a second, I am going to be in this room undertaking a real job interview with a difficult hiring manager. She is going to ask me some really difficult questions to assess my suitability for the position I have applied for. And before I undertake this interview, please make sure you tell me the name of the job you have applied for yourself in the comment section below the video so I can give you some extra tips. Okay, here I am in that job interview, about to give some powerful answers that will definitely impress every hiring manager. Here we go.
Welcome to the interview, Richard. Please start off and tell me about yourself.
Well, first of all, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. I am a driven, enthusiastic, knowledgeable, and supportive team player with the skills to match the job description. I graduated from college with really good grades in my chosen subjects. And since my academic studies, I have gained lots of experience working on teams, delivering brilliant customer service, and also collaborating with other people on time-sensitive projects. I regard myself as a high achiever. In my previous job, my manager often praised my strong work ethic, how I always went above and beyond for customers, and how I attracted positive online reviews for the company. If you hire me, I will be a great company role model, take ownership of problems whenever they arise, and be flexible in my job description to give you a brilliant return on my salary.
Thank you for your answer, Richard. Now tell me, why do you want this job?
I want this job for 3 reasons. The first reason is that I am very passionate about this job role and the industry. The second reason I want this job is because the industry is evolving and there is the opportunity for me to diversify my skills. I am the type of person who enjoys learning new things, and this job gives me the chance to grow professionally. Finally, I want this job because it is with your company. I researched you before applying, and I am attracted to your ambitious company mission and your positive workplace culture.
Okay, next question. What are your strengths?
I believe my strengths are a great match for this job role. First, I am a responsive and fast worker, which means I always complete more work than the average person. My second strength is I am commercially aware. This means I understand that I am responsible for delivering results in my work to give you a strong return on my salary. And finally, I am a cost-conscious worker. I always use company supplies and resources responsibly to help save money, and I will bring creative ideas to the team to help boost sales.
Okay, that's great to hear. Now tell me, what is your greatest achievement?
I am really proud of a team project I worked on in my previous job. We were tasked with launching a new company product. We held an initial team meeting to brainstorm marketing ideas. I suggested we should promote the product on social media by targeting customers by age and demographics. Others in the team suggested we offer our customer database a loyalty discount on the new product. Now, following the team meeting, we produced 7 great marketing ideas that we presented to our manager. We then successfully launched the product, achieving a 27% increase on the previous product launch. And the success of the launch was testament to our collaboration skills, creativeness, and hard work.
Richard, what's your biggest weakness?
My biggest weakness is that I often struggle to say no to people when they ask me to take on extra duties or provide assistance. For example, in my last job, I doubled my workload when I volunteered to cover the duties of a co-worker who was off sick. Now, this resulted in me almost missing an important deadline for one of my company projects. However, I stayed behind late after work to ensure it was completed. I have this weakness because I am a people pleaser and I don't want to let anyone down. However, I have been forcing myself to assess my capacity for additional work before committing to ensure high standards are always maintained.
Tell me, Richard, how do you stay organized?
I stay organised by keeping my workspace clean and tidy and by creating lists of the tasks and duties I am responsible for. So, at the start of each working day, I will create a list of all of my tasks and colour code them in order of priority. Red tasks are urgent and need my immediate attention. Orange tasks come second, and green tasks can be left for later in the working day when I have more free time. I also ensure that I leave space in the working day to respond to my manager's urgent tasks or work requests.
Have you ever disagreed with your manager?
Yes, I have disagreed with my manager once in my previous job. A customer had contacted the company to request a refund on a product they had purchased. They were not happy with the product and they had left a negative online review. My manager refused to offer the refund because they were just outside of the refund policy date. I disagreed with their decision. I calmly and professionally explained to my manager that this was an opportunity to deliver excellent customer service, but also gain information from the customer as to how the product could be improved. My manager gave me permission to deal with the customer. I contacted them, apologised for the faulty product, gave them an instant refund and asked them questions as to how the product could be improved. And the information I gleaned from the customer helped me improve customer service and create a better product. It was a good experience and I believe it was right to disagree with my manager because it helped the company improve.
Okay, next question. Describe yourself in 3 words.
In 3 words, I would describe myself as self-motivated, results-oriented and positive. I am self-motivated, meaning I don't need to be told what to do. I get on with my work and I solve problems independently whenever they arise. I always set myself goals to achieve, which ensures I am constantly progressing in my work. And finally, I am a positive person who embraces change with the right attitude.
Okay, Richard, now tell me, why is there a gap in your employment?
My employment gap is because I wanted to go travelling. It was a great experience because it taught me about different cultures and languages and also the power of diversity. I have now finished my travels and I don't plan to undertake them anymore, which means I will be committed to the workplace and your company long term.
Why should we hire you over the other candidates?
You should hire me because I am results driven and I am someone who always puts the needs of my team first. You should hire me because I am a very quick learner. I can absorb lots of job specific information and I will always carry out tasks and duties outside of my job description to help your company when needed. You should also hire me because I take ownership of difficult challenges and problems instead of passing them on to my manager to deal with. And finally, you should hire me because I am a completer finisher. I am someone who can be relied upon to get things done on time and to the expected standard.
That's the end of your interview, Richard. Do you have any questions for us?
Thank you very much. I have just 3 questions I would like to ask, please. My first question is, what's the first thing you would need me to concentrate on in this role? My second question is, What's the best thing about working for this company? And my final question is there any additional information I can read to learn more about your company while I wait to hear the result of my interview? Okay, so there you have it. Brilliant answers to the type of questions you will have to answer in your own job interview. Now, if you want to download all of those answers I just gave, plus additional great responses to common but hard interview questions, make sure you click that link right now in the top right-hand corner of the video. Head straight through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can instantly download those answers I gave in my interview. Also, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give the video a like, and also connect with me on LinkedIn. I have put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It is always an absolute honor and a pleasure to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you for watching, and I wish you the very best for passing your own interview. Have a great day.